Live voice initialized.
Rah.
At
Why
Galaxy
is there no
official
walls?
says, E. At Galaxy official says, ha.
Yep.
At Carter Game says, ha.
Hello.
At Galaxy official says, about top play beat saber 2. At Galaxy official says, face orange biting nails.
Oh man. Okay, no. Dude, I sight read this and I got a number 1. It's crazy. Probably can't sight read this though.
At Galaxy official says, got any tips for me?
Oh boy. Oh wait, this is not sight read because I already played this before. And I missed. How much is that worth? Let's see. 668.
At Galaxy
660
official
something.
says, I'm trying to get better at challenge.
Interesting. I'm trying to get better at the game. Let's make it mine.
At Galaxy Official says, true.
Dude, this part is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Come back to it.
At Galaxy Official says, my headset keeps lagging and crashing.
Rip. I don't know why my game keeps lagging. Turn that off. Uh-oh. Okay. W tracking. Dude, this tracking is actually abysmal. What is going on? Alright, I guess we can't play that.
At Galaxy Official says, Pepto-Bismol.
$800 on this is crazy. Dude, I lost all my ag. Oh my gosh. What was my old score?
At Galaxy Official says, at least you got a 96.
I already had a 96 though. Okay. Terraria music. There's another map of this.
At Kibble Love Swing says, do you think you could get a good play on RPG or do you not really like that map?
Hold on. Dude, this map is terrifying.
At Kibble Love Swing says, why don't you turn off your lights?
Give them the go.
At Kibble Love Swing says, that's tough.
Wow. Terrifying. Dude, that was barely a snipe. That's awful. Probably lost so much ag from that. What is this? Who is pinging me? What is this? Okay, I'm not playing that. Dude, 4-minute stamina? What is this?
At Sconer66YT says, Galaxy I use the same PFP for Discord LOL. At Galaxy Official says, LOL. At Galaxy Official says, actually my VR is charging so I'ma play GTA.
Okay, you have fun with that. I'm gonna get like jump scared or something.
At Galaxy Official says, question mark. At Sconer66YT says, after you should try bewitching or bleed blood.
Dude, what is that?
At Galaxy Official says, my friend got me 2 600s.
What do you mean by that?
At Galaxy Official says, PP.
Like what do you I know what you mean by 600, but like what did he do?
At Galaxy Official says, like mid-speed or speed tech.
What? How did you get 2 600s? Like what do you mean?
At Galaxy Official says, now I'm confused.
Dude, you can't just say
At
you got
Neon
2
Pika 98
600s
says,
and then
"Raw."
not elaborate. How did you get the 600s?
At Alexander Kalin 2291 says, hi.
Hello.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, hi.
You.
At Neon Pika 98 says, wait, your friend got you the 600s? At NeonPika98 says, isn't that bannable? At Galaxy Official says, I don't know.
Dude, did he play on your headset? You're gonna get banned if it, you're gonna get banned.
At Galaxy Official says, no.
Then how did you get to the 600?
At Galaxy Official says, he didn't play on my headset. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, are you going to play in the tournament for Beat Saber?
Which tournament?
At drip_J3LLY says, yo.
Yep.
At NeonPika98 says, did he play on your account? At Galaxy Official says, yeah.
Okay, yeah, dude, you're gonna get banned. Like, unless you tell Galova to take out those scores.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, word tournament. At NeonPika98 says, you're cooked. At Galaxy Official says, oh crap. At Bedsy Official says, I am an expert player and can play 3 songs on Expert Plus. If you're on Quest 3, what is your grip?
Default.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, what did he do?
He's multi-accounting.
At Galaxy Official says, I'm cooked.
Dude, you gotta ping Galova, or else you're gonna get banned. You better do that
At
now.
Michelle Balance 7721 says, is that bad? At Galaxy Official says, he did it like 4 weeks ago. At NeonPika98 says, very bad. At official.maskedshark says, yo.
Yep.
At Bedsy Official says,
yo, what is
what's
this?
your
I've
thoughts
never
on
seen this.
Crystallized? At Michelle
Yo, this
Balance
is so underweight.
7721
Oh my God.
says, what's does it do? At Galaxy Official says, I didn't get banned.
Just because you're not banned right now does not mean you can, like, does not mean you're immune to being banned in the future. Like, for all we know, like, some like moderator could be watching my stream right now and they're gonna know. They might as well ban you now.
Tell Ensglova to remove those scores. At Galaxy Official says, wait, no, he did it 1 month ago. At NeonPika98 says, face orange biting nails. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, wait, what's bad about having multiple accounts?
It's one.
At Galaxy Official says, on Discord.
What? Yeah, you message Galova on Discord like right now. Take out those scores. If you have multiple beat leader accounts, you're gonna get banned. Because you're only allowed to have one. And if you play on someone else's account, you're definitely gonna get banned. Because that's boosting.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, I only have one account. At Galaxy Official says, wait, so my friend is gonna get banned too?
If you don't take out those scores, he's gonna get banned.
At Bedsy Official says, what's your favorite main game? Beat Saber so my. At Apple Cup says, how hard is it to gain PP for being top 50?
Dude, I can't find any
At
maps.
Michelle Balance 7721 says, is NJS banned? At Betsy
NJS
Official
is part of
says,
every single
song
map ever.
asterisk. At Galaxy Official
What
says,
do you mean NJS?
last time I checked my beat leader wasn't working.
Was this speed?
At Michelle Balance
This is tech.
7721
How is this
says,
tech?
no having your own NJS.
It's just gonna disable score submission. What do you mean NJS? Are you talking about JD or like actual NJS?
At Neon Pika 98 says, like Jade Fixer? At A Full Cup says, egregious NJS cheesing is banned. Yes, SCKRE gets minus 50%. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, no JD.
JD is fine.
At August Brunel says, ha.
Change that in the base game anyways. It's reaction time. What is this?
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, raw.
Ah. Okay, this is like really underweight. Oh my gosh. I don't know who to play.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, you sound young.
Hooping me. Dude, I do not need to get first place and beat the Heat. I don't want to play that map. I don't want to play that event.
At Galaxy Official says, okay, I messaged him. At A Full Cup says, can you do Saishiyu of FS? At Playful Gods says, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. At Galaxy Official says, he said why?
Did you just tell him like I need my scores removed? He's gonna ask why. You have to tell him why. You have to tell him my friend played on my account.
98 says, wow. At A Full Cup says, I'm Garbo and I got 620 pp from it. At Playful Gods says, play the song I Wanna Be a Machine next.
This is an Aquaflea map. What is this? Did I unknowingly find Peak?
At Neon Pika 98 says, be honest, lying will end in a worse situation. At Dragons 101 and 5T says, play Dual Doom Deathmatch. At Neon Pika 98 says, he's not taking requests. At Dragons101N5T says, okay.
Oh boy.
At Liam Farnell says, 2. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, wait, today I let my 3-year-old cousin play but hat didn't hit a single block. At Playful God says, At Galaxy Official says, I'm cooked, he didn't reply back. At Liam Farnell says, 2. At Playful God says, play I wanna be a machine. At Liam Farnell says, I meant to say yo. At Neon Pika 98 says at Playful Gods he's not taking requests. At Pibble Love Swing says, why are you grinding beat leader, do you not main SS?
Dude, just because... Okay. I don't mean anything. I just play whatever.
At Liam Farnell says, how is bro doing this?
What is this?
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, today I hit a block and it had a 100% accuracy and the score said SSS.
Wow.
At Pibble Love Swing says, he's top.
You and I play RTX 20,000?
People top like RK can hit that. At Pibble Love Swing says, 4K. At Neon Pika 98 says,
What is that in response to?
At Go Subalgaming says,
it sounds like you're telling me that I'm not top 50. Guys, this is easy. Like any top player can hit that. Any top 4,000 player can hit that. Why do I not have this download?
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, remember that one really early morning where you were streaming and the guy came up with those random sentences?
I don't know. Dude, I suck at mid speed. I got a problem and it's not my fault. Why would I pay it any mind? I'm a pop star, baby. Pop star, baby. All I wanted was a mention. Yeah, I guess I must have pissed you off. Why would I waste my fucking time? I'm a pop star, baby. Thinking about a little something in my septum and a couple tattoos. Gossip about a little something even though nobody ever asked you.
See, I feel like I should be holding 98-1 right now. But I'm not.
I'm a pop star, baby. I'm the one you sold your soul to. And I'm thinking it's about my turn. And I talk about myself like a pop star, baby. Criticize a little something that I did because
I'm not even holding 98.
If I did a little something in the bathroom, could I get it past you? Deserve. It's the new wave of the future, the new wave of the future, the new wave of the new wave Listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat, and I get what I want.
Atney and Pika 98 says, oh no, Splatsville left BC.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Strictly business.
Take a picture, hope it lasts long. Strictly business, check the backlog. Make a living, sing a sad song. Yeah, I live for the attention. I got a problem and it's not my fault. Why would I pay it any mind? I'm a pop star, baby. Pop star, baby. All I wanted was a mention. Yeah, I guess I must have pissed you off. Why would I waste my fucking time? I'm a pop star, baby. Thinking about a little something in my septum and a couple tattoos.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, why?
Why? Dude, this is a really good act. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind.
It's been really nice to know you. Stick around and I'ma do my worst. What the hell did you expect? I'm a pop star, baby. Pop star, baby. I'm the one you sold your soul to. And I'm thinking it's about my turn. And I talk about myself like a pop star, baby. Criticize a little something that I did because somebody had to. If I did a little something in the bathroom, could I get it past you?
At Mitch Renfer says, can
Holy
you take
act
song
down.
requests?
Nah. This is the worst act down ever.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, I woke up this morning and found a highly trained military llama on my front porch, which is weird because I don't even have a porch. At Lucas Matthijs says, face blue smiling. At Mitch Renfer says, your swings look so good, what are your settings?
Easy offset. Wow. Oh, barely anybody has 600s.
At Adrian Bresita 2039 says, hi.
Yep.
At Michelle Balance
Yo, I sniped
7721
Khaki.
says, wombat poop is shaped like a perfect cube. At Lucas Matthijs says, music to my ears, victory hand.
Strictly business, check the backlog, make a living, sing a sad song. Yeah, I live for the attention. I got a problem and it's not my fault. Why would I pay it any mind? I'm a pop star, baby, pop star, baby. All I wanted was a mention. Yeah, I guess I must have pissed you off. Why would I waste my fucking time? I'm a pop star, baby.
Thinking about a little something, something in my septum and a couple tattoos. Gossip about a little something, something, even though nobody ever asked you.
Dude, this act is awful.
At Lucas Matthijs says, what is this song?
Spoiled little brat.
Take a picture, hope it lasts long. It's been really nice to know you. Stick around and I'ma do my worst. What the hell did you expect? I'm a pop star, baby.
At Sneaky Jules says, 4,315 PLS bro. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, sabers are red, blocks are blue, my shoulders are screaming, and how about you?
If I did a little something, something in the bathroom, could I get it past you? Shut your mouth, listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat and I get what I want. Shut your mouth, listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat and I get what I want. I'm a spoiled little brat and I get what I want. I'm a spoiled little brat.
At Michelle Balance 7721
Ooh, this is a
says,
way better act.
I'm not saying that I want them to, but can mod type me out for life? At Neon Pika 98 says, huh.
Listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat, and I get what I want. Listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat, and I get what I want. Listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat, and I get what I want.
No. Damn, dude, I was so close. So close to 600. Dang, Maz has a 620 FC.
At Mitch Renfer says, I will subscribe if you play, BSR 52647.
Strictly business, check the backlog, make a living.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, what is I say hi 64000 times?
Mr. Dude.
At Neon Pika 98 says, what?
People will tell me, oh, play my song. And I'll say, no, I want to play ranked. and then it'll flip me off. And like say mean things to
At
me.
Michelle Balance 7721 says, can I do it once?
So like,
At Mitch Renfer says, I will subscribe. I wanna see you speed/tech capabilities.
Strictly business. Take a picture, hope it lasts long. Strictly business, check the backlog.
At Mitch Renfer says, I'll subscribe. I wanna see you ACC it.
For the attention, I got a problem and it's not my fault. Why would I pay it any mind? I'm a pop star, baby, pop star, baby. All I wanted was a mention. Yeah, I guess I must have pissed you off. Why would I waste my fucking time? I'm a
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, I'm going to do it. At Galaxy Official says, I love waffles.
wow.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, you can do BSR skip mods.
What?
It's been really nice to know you. Stick around and I'ma do my worst. What the hell did you expect?
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, ready.
I'm the one you sold your soul to. And I'm thinking it's about my turn. And I talk about myself like a pop star, baby.
Criticize a little something, something that I did because somebody had to. If I did a little something, something in the bathroom, could I get it past you? Shut your mouth, listen up when I talk. I'm a spoiled little brat and I get what I want.
Ah. I don't know if this is really tech. I don't know. I think the meaning of tech kind of changed, you know.
Strictly business. Take a picture, hope it lasts long. Strictly business, check the backlog. Make a living, sing a sad song. Yeah, I live for the attention. I got a problem and it's not my fault. Why would I pay it any mind? I'm a pop star, baby, pop star, baby. All I wanted was a mention. Yeah, I guess I must have pissed you off. Why would I waste my fucking time? I'm a pop star, baby.
Thinking about a little something, something in my septum and a couple tattoos.
Okay, you know.
At Benemessasari3 says, can I request a song?
I'm not doing requests. Today.
At Audianeo Pliatalaia Pomexuxa says, I can see you from Linus.
What?
Setting sun approaches for its time to rest. Long enough to promise all of us its best.
Wow. There is no way that's a 631. What the heck? Dude, this is not a speed map. This is not a speed map. Why is this actually kind of worth it?
At the Alach says, I don't know man, that was pretty fast.
Hmm.
At Radkakadalova 5144 says, yo.
Yep. Okay, my AC is like way lower. Alright, I'll take the 630.
At
Oh man,
Radkakadalova
so underrated.
5144 says, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Rule number one is that you gotta have fun. But baby, when you're done, you gotta be the first to run. Rule number two.
Okay.
At Radkakadalova 5144 says, noise. At Dialach says, what has more players beat together or multiplayer plus?
I have no idea.
Okay, alright, okay. I'm all messed up. This is what I get for being lucky. Okay, alright, okay. It's only fair. I need the fame, I need the money. Okay, alright, okay. And it looks like both the problems are one.
Rah. Or freak. Yo, can I get a 97 on this one?
Okay, alright, okay. I'm all messed up. This is what I get for being lucky. Okay, alright, okay. It's only fair. I need the fame, I need the money. Okay, alright, okay. And it looks like both the problems are one and the same. Okay, alright, okay. It's a great American nightmare. Happens all the time. I'm such a brat, I can't afford to be so overrated. I can't ever be who you are. I'm all straight in my priorities. Can't read the future. Let's go get daddy's credit card. What do you mean? It's not as hard as it seems. I'm never out at the knees, so I don't see what your problem is. Catch me, okay, alright, okay. Cause you stay on my mind. Okay, alright, okay. I'm all messed up. That's what I get for being lucky.
Okay, alright, okay.
It's only fair. I need the fame, I need the money.
Ooh, it looks like
Both our problems are one and the same.
okay, alright, okay.
It's a great American nightmare. Happens all the time. Coast to coast, stranded in North Dakota, and I fucked it up. I think I'm a believer.
Okay. Who joined? Ooh, it looks like both our problems are one and the same. Oh yeah, this is one of my first 600s. One of. I don't like this map. Do 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 do. Dude, I can't act this. Amazing tracking. I love this headset.
DJs, we beat the realest team on the billis. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. I'm about to get it, money, money, get it. Drop it to the floor, shake my big bitties, bopping like did it. My face look pretty, y'all ain't doing shit new, I done did it. Guess I'm marvelous, fantabulous, a bad chick. The flow sick like oh shit, you know this, a cool fit, the ever quick.
Interesting.
These fools, I like pool sticks, I do this, I move this, I pull this. Bars me hard like a pound of bricks, and go up, jump to boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be to go rat-ta-ta. Oh my gosh.
At Froggett3 says, W. At WillG3D3S says, holy Beat Saber skill. At Voida Venom says, hot.
Yep. Did someone reactivate? What just happened? Oh, FCR is popping off right now. Yeah, we might need to play Score Saber ranked, maybe. Probably lock in on this map. This actually stinks. Oh my gosh, it's tracking.
At Top Charliver 67 says, I just started playing Beat Saber 2 weeks ago and I'm already decent.
Bye.
At Alex World 17 says, I love your sabers.
You think so? Oh my gosh, dude, this is so annoying. Just let me 600.
At Violash says, I have been playing Beat Saber since 2019 and I still suck. At Top Charliver 67 says, because you need to keep on playing every day. At Violash says, I have put nearly 1k hours on Quest 2 and almost 1k on PC. It's just a skill issue for me.
Okay.
At Top Charliver 67 says, you need to be confident, bro.
Dude, why did I have to miss? $97.18. Are you kidding me? Dude, that would have been worth $605. Dude, oh my gosh, it's timing. Alright, one more shot. Dude, I don't know why I keep underswinging. This is actually so annoying.
At Levi Cheryl 8369 says, are there any base game songs I should use for speed practice?
I don't know.
At Dialash says, Angle Voices.
Yes.
At Top Char Liver 67 says, you can press practice and pick a speed of the song. At Levi Cheryl 8369
That's not what he meant.
says, I I'ma go practice it later THX. At Top Char Liver 67 says, I play standalone Quest 3s.
Fire.
At Antonio Pavella 5486 says, Hey Hacker. At Radkakagalover 5144 says at the IO8 start with a difficulty that suits you, and when you feel like you're do something little more difficult. And then when you're doing good at that, then again do something a bit harder.
$610. Let's go.
At Guillaume Verbo 4416 says, WTF.
Boom. That was worth absolutely nothing. That was amazing. Wow.
At Dialach says, GG.
That was worth nothing. Oh my gosh. That was so sad. How does bro gain off a rocket and AO infinity? What type of sorcery is this?
At Guillaume Burbo 4416 says, yeah GG. At Radkakatalova 5144 says, GG.
Okay.
At Top
Next
Char
match.
Liver 67 says, I play Beat Saber and Gorilla Tag. At Dialach says, Score Saber doesn't like ACC. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, I have returned after I don't know 3 hours or so and my screen is finally no longer black.
Wowie.
At Gabriel Campos Oliveira M7T says, beat what the cat with the higher difficulty. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, today I went to IKEA and got 70 pens.
Why would,
At Top
out of
Char
all
Liver
the things that
67
you could
says,
buy from IKEA, you bought 70 pens.
666,767. I love 67.
What are we doing? Could have bought like a shelf or something. And you bought 70 pens.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, the pens are fee.
How do you... Are you stealing the pens? Where do you
At
get
Dialach
70
says,
pens for
I
free?
respect that.
Guys, if you think about it, like, everything's free. Just don't get caught.
At Top Char Liver 67 says, you should get 67 pens.
Yeah, can we ban this guy? Permission to ban.
At BLTZ Santa says, Vortex, I'm at work right now.
Wow.
At Top Char Liver 67 says, I sorry disappointed face. At Neon Pika 98 says, permission to hide. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, and NOS I got 70 pens and have no use for them so am selling them on eBay for €1.
Businessman. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, stonks. At Guillaume Burbo 4416 says, I play DAG. At BLTZ Santa says, Vortex Wizard, do you think you could get first on my Daria Core map? At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, guys how many pens should I get next time I go to IKEA? At BLTZ Santa says, damn. At BLTZ Santa says, maybe another day. At BLTZ Santa says, You should get 1 billion pens. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returns says, I'll just get 100. At Dialach says, I could try your map. At BLTZ Santa says, the only bad part about my map is the start. At BLTZ Santa says, the first right hand jumps. At BLTZ Santa says, it's like offbeat or something. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returns says, at IKEA I was opening some stuff and suddenly the handle came off. At BLTZ Santa says, I'm on stand now for my job so I'm gonna head out and probably come back later, bye bye. At Dialach says, oh. I'm not good with speed nor tech but I will try. At Adrian Bresita 2039 says, hi. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returns says, guys I found out that I still have a 3DS with Ocarina of Time. At Neon Pika 98 says, nice. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returns says, I just found out that I love this sound. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returns says, chat do we got any Zelda fans? At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returns says, why is no one talking I feel lonely. At Pika 98 says, mm. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, MNM where? At Radkakatalova 5144 says, MMM thinking face. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, raised hand neutral face raised back of hand. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, thinking face grinning face with smiling eyes waving hand red heart fire thumbs down broken heart. At Pika 98 says, don't spam emojis PLS. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, sorry. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, won't happen again. At Guillaume Burbo 4416 says, WTF 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 WTF. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, mute. At Pika 98 says, you can use emojis just don't use more than 3. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, hope your families are doing good.
Rah.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, put 8 thumbs down if you don't like Vortex Wizard and do 8 thumbs up if you like him.
What?
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, thumbs down I don't like him, I love him.
Okay. Just getting nerfed.
You are embarking on a journey into sound.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, Vortex Wizard are you a Zelda fan?
Nah. Dude, why do I keep swinging too early?
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, thinking face.
Dude, what is going on? I guess we're trying 600 this.
You are embarking on a journey into sound.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore return says, I wonder thinking face if Epic the Musical is in Beat Saber.
Dude, why is my axe so bad?
At Guillaume Burbo 4416 says, boo. At Guillaume Burbo 4416 says, oops.
Gotta be afraid to meet. Gotta let
the inhibitions take over, please. Gotta be a freak to me. Gotta let the inhibitions take over, please. Gotta be a freak to me. Gotta let the inhibitions take over, please. Gotta be a freak to me. Gotta let the inhibitions take over, please. Help me discover us. Help me discover you again. Help me discover.
Moving with the money beat.
At R4F_clan_ official says, I'm top 3 where I live.
Wow.
At the_pure.vessel.has_ returned says, am sweating, that's how hot I am. At
Oh, man.
EKK_man says, what is your hardest level?
Yeah, let's try and gain off of this.
At Michael Alain J9J says, you got this, go. At Michael
Okay.
Alain J9J says, go. At EKK_man says, I'm top 1 in my country. At Michael Alain J9J says, just lock in.
Dude, what? Who pinged me?
At EKK_man
Wow.
says, say interesting. At Michael Alain J9J says,
Bro
doing
disrupted
good.
my stream just to say raw.
At Kisser Shenanigans says, can you do re-0?
W tracking.
At EKK_man says, raw. At Kisser Shenanigans
Ow.
says, yay. At the_pure.vessel.has_ returned says, at EKK_man, is this me or are you an?
Oh my gosh.
At EKK_man says, yeah, I'm an egg, that's why I'm called Ek. At the_pure.vessel.has_ returned says, At Michael Alain J9J says, smiley face. At the_pure.vessel.has_ returned says, interesting. At EKK_man says, Vortex, what time is it for you now?
I don't know.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, for me it's 23:47 Uhr in Deutsch. At EKK underscore man says, how do you stay on 98% the whole time?
I
At
don't.
Michael Alain J9J says, good.
Okay.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, an interesting choice. At EKK underscore man says at the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned for me it's 23:49 too. At Michael Alain J9J says,
Okay, I'm gonna need you to like actually stop shamming, please.
At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says at EKK underscore man you're in Germany too. At EKK underscore man says, no I'm in Slovakia. At the underscore pure dot vessel dot has underscore returned says, at Henry Flores 82 fam says, what's your favorite saber song? At EKK underscore man says, go touch some grass bro. At G8 purple says, are those new sabers or am I tripping?
No. Wow, W tracking.
At Liam Farnell says, you should play Bangarang by Skrillex.
I don't know how I lose all my ad. That was so weird.
At Liam Farnell says, and how do you get that mod or whatever it is to type in any song you want to play?
What? That's actually kind of worth. Now I realize that. I think I could 580. Maybe.
At Ian 7215 says, Lord.
Glow. That was rough.
At Hank Plays 12345 says, yeah. At Hank Plays 12345 says, hey. At Hank Plays
Wow.
12345
97.
says, hey.
97.
At Ian 7215 says, noise. At Hank Plays 12345 says, appay up.
It's kind of crazy how I can just like 97 like
At Hank
anything.
Plays 12345 says, QBs.
Oh my gosh.
At Ian7215 says, 97 huh?
Imagine the day I 97 Nova Blast. Okay, that's actually impossible. Never mind. Okay. Okay.
At Ian7215 says, never back down, never would. At Radkakadalova 5144 says, silence. At Ian7215 says, face orange biting nails.
Ooh. Mama da. That's my rank right now. 581.5. Okay, we're pretty close. Pretty close to 40 again.
At Radkakadalova 5144 says, face orange biting nails.
Oh boy.
At Radkakata 5144 says, this song actually hits hard. At HDVVR19 says, hello at Vortex Wizard.
Okay. Why did I do that? Urgh. Okay, I could definitely improve this score. That linear part literally just stack up.
At Ian7215 says, on ad.
I'm just gonna learn how to act up here.
At Ian7215 says, just get good.
Oh man, my act is way worse. Ah, dang it.
At the_real_KS says, no beat leader?
What? What do you mean no beat leader? Dude, I don't understand what people are complaining. Whether I play score saber or beat leader or not. Dude, just let me play the game. Why are we starting this argument in the Big 26?
At Ian7215 says, I think he means it's not ranked on beat leader.
No, it's not ranked.
At Ian7215 says,
oh my gosh.
at the_real_KS says, I meant that why are you not playing it?
Playing what? Dude, what do you want from me?
At Ian7215
First, people are
says,
complaining,
what?
why are you playing beat leader? I thought you were score saber main. And now everyone's complaining that I'm not playing beat leader. Oh my gosh. The worst community ever. Let me play the game.
At Dialach says, how dare you play the game the way you want, JK.
I know, right?
At Neon Pika 98 says, he said SMTH very questionable. At Radkakadalova 5144 says, like wood.
What did you say? Can you send it to me?
At Ian 7215 says, face orange biting nails.
Okay.
At Radkakadalova 5144 says, okay, thumbs up.
Alright, not bad. Okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, my act was way lower on the linear.
At Ian 7215 says, man.
Yo, can you mute it? Can you mute TTS, please? Oh my gosh, my tracking. Fire. Sweet. Did I gain us? Did I get us anywhere? I don't think that's got us anywhere. Dude, we're still under. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Yo, unmute. Question mark.
Adney and Pika 98 says, I need to replay this.
I don't know why, but that reminded me that I need to replay Zetsubo.
At Preston's Leaf says, damn. At
Dude, what?
_9259 says, I just played for like 4 hours and you're still streaming?
Crazy.
At Pika98 says, mute.
Dude, how do I keep losing Ack? I don't get it. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. Dumb mama? Question mark. Nope. Ooh, that right hand was rough.
At Pika98 says, I finally FC'd this map.
Fire. Okay. Okay. Dude, this got nerfed to the ground. It was so sad.
At Pika98 says, okay, I may try to gain some ranks. At
Alright.
Pika98 says, see ya. At Rip3X says,
Are you gonna be in
kill
VC?
virus.
What was that? Oh my gosh, dude.
At JJ Dubs says, G.
G. Do 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 do.
At JJ Dubs says, HHH.
Oof. How's it going? The act down. Dang. Wabby. Dude, why is it still not? Oh my gosh. Right. Okay, there we go. Finally. That took forever. No, my +1 is 580. Urgh. I definitely want to improve this. I want to get a 600 on this map. Ooh. Boom. Wow. That's a pretty good score. Yeah, that's a really good score. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can improve this. Yo, my game is dying. Dude, this is not fair. Why did they have to nerf this map?
Last night, I had a wet dream about the perfect song. I know I'm too far gone. Opened my eyes and forgot all of the notes. By any chance, you know how it goes.
There's something up with you that I just can't get a read on. When you walk into the room, it's like they have a theme song and it's really calling me. So I might as well just
Oh my gosh. Where did TTS go?
At Joseph1021 says, hello
Alright.
At striker_9259 says, why is the queue closed?
Because I'm not taking requests.
At striker underscore 9259 says, alright.
Man, I'm so hungry. How long have I been streaming? I have no idea. 2 hours? Are you kidding me?
At striker underscore 9259 says, face orange biting nails. At striker underscore 9259 says, a while.
Alright, I'm gonna stream here. I should probably stream later.
At K-Stream says, W Vortex for still grinding in the Big 26 victory hand. At Radkakatalova 5144 says, bye. At striker underscore 9259 says, alright bye bye Vortex.